I am here, have arrived, the stream will go on. Not only that, but man, we're playing a new game. We are going to play Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. Now, I have to tell you, this is minorly an experiment as well. Okay, so I actually bought this game originally on Steam, and then I refunded it because I couldn't get it to do what I wanted it to. What is that, you may ask? Well, you will see once we jump into game, but when we were playing Etrian Odyssey, what was something that we were doing? We were drawing the map as we went, right? And I gotta tell you, I loved that. I loved that so much that I was like, you know what? Whenever we play the next dungeon crawler, the next blobber, what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna make a map. And by the way, the next one that we had on the list was probably an older Might and Magic game, but this game actually predates that even, although it's a remake, so, you know. But I'm like, okay, we're still going to manually map because it's something that I think is gonna be cool and I wanna do it. And so, you can't see it very well, but I do have my stylus here, and I do have a tablet in front of me. We will legitimately be drawing with a pen the map as we go along, and I'm going to be able to display it on the screen. It may not be in a good spot. We'll have to move it around. We'll have to figure out if it's visible, big enough, whatever. Astro, how you doing? How you doing? So, anyways, when I was playing, again, I didn't actually play it. I just booted the game up. And if I were to Alt-Tab out of the game to try to utilize the map, we would lose audio, and I assume everything on the screen would also freeze. So I decided, you know what, we're not going to do it on Steam. Instead, we're going to do it on the Switch, and that's why we're here now. I purchased it on Switch instead, and we should be able to have a good stream with it, hopefully. Only vaguely here before going to food. Astro, this is up your alley! have a good dinner though. So this is like the granddaddy of first-person dungeon crawlers.
Bomber Palmer just resubscribed for 15 months. Wahoo Robot Voice says wah.
Wahoo Robot Voice says wah. The last bit is like this long and it said wah. Wizardry, 1981 for the Apple II. We're gonna see more of that here in just a moment, because when I click into it, see, here we go. We'll talk about it. We're actually gonna go through settings, right? Because you'll see why. Oh no, you're getting a sneak peek. Okay, this is important, and I think we should read it. Welcome to the world of Wizardry. By the way, I feel like I need to pull the volume down just a little bit. I may pull it down in-game in a moment, but let's pull it down out of game first. Welcome, James, welcome. I'll leave chat up. How do you guys feel about it? Yes, no, I don't know, I'll leave it up for now. Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord first appeared on the Apple II in September 1981. Many of today's most popular and successful role-playing games owe their origins to what this pioneering title established. We feel it is important that modern players have the opportunity to experience and appreciate everything that made this milestone so beloved and influential. The remake is built directly on top of the original Apple II version of Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, meaning all of the base code of the game is still there and running how it used to run in 1981. Hold on down even further. Oh, hold on. I don't know. I'm hearing something different than what you guys are hearing, so that's why it's louder for me. Our primary goal is to make the original game accessible to modern players while remaining faithful to the original feel and gameplay. Every decision and revision has been made with this goal in mind. In places where we feel we have made changes that departed in some significant way from the original gameplay, we have provided old school options that can be found in the pause menu. If you find any of our quality of life refinements not to your liking, simply activate these options to make the game feel more like it did in 1981. Now, prepare to enter the maze once more. Not once more, for the first time! Yes, so everything that's about this remake is built on top of the original code, and I'm so excited by it. Hi, Gaming Instincts, how you doing? Here to check out the granddaddy of dungeon crawlers. Not only that, but Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, tons. This game in particular influenced Japanese RPGs more than anything else did. In fact, we probably wouldn't have Final Fantasy today without this game. Okay, that's how important this game is. And the Wizardry series actually it's a Western game, but it became way more popular in Japan than it did in the West, really. And James, you like the Digital Eclipse? You know, honestly, I'm not really sure what else they've done. However, we are going to jump into this, but I do wanna pop in here. All right, let's pull that master volume down a bit, and then I will I'll boost things back up a little bit over on the OBS. Hopefully that's a good spot. Let me know. So that's, yeah, save that please. I guess I was expecting to see the old school options here, because I want to go through the old school options, right? I want to disable mapping, right? Like I said, we are gonna do mapping ourselves. They do a lot of retro game collections. Yeah, I am not surprised you dig them then. All right, we'll hit new game and see what we get. Save slot 2, always save slot 2. Enter a name for, did it say it? Hold on. Did it say adventurer? Name for your adventure. Aha. So not a person. How about the Serenia? No. Oh. I pushed the X button, which for some reason cancels. The Serenia. I'm liking Chronicles. Serenia Chronicles. Also, Gaming Instincts, what are you having for dinner? All right. Here's a big thing that we need to talk about, too. This is on Switch. Yep, I decided to go with Switch. It's on, I think, all the consoles, PlayStation and Xbox, and, of course, the PC. This game, the original, was the Apple II, but it actually released on multiple consoles, like the NES even got a version, right? And so, this is what it's saying here. If we play the original from the Apple II, floors 6, 7, and 8 will follow the layout from the original Apple II release. These are the original level layouts from the original 1981 classic. Okay. Or we can look at the console floors 6, 7, and 8. By the way, I have no idea how many floors there are in the game. I don't want to know. We'll find out in the dungeon. But these 3 floors in particular, they changed for the re-releases of the game. They follow the layout of the classic console adaptations. These layouts are a bit more complex and challenging to navigate than the original levels. So, here's my thought, right? My thought is like, hey, we should do everything as original as possible, make it old school, Apple II old school. But when they say more challenging, more complex, man, they're really pulling me into it. They're really pulling me into it. Got some beef cubes and some carbs. Nice. Just use the touchscreen while typing. I cannot, Bomber, because my Switch is in the dock. If I pulled it out of the dock, you would get a black screen. Also, by the way, from our previous stream, if you recall the crazy manga artist, we now have that emote. What do you guys think of it? I honestly, I wasn't too sure about it, but I'm kind of liking it. It could maybe be zoomed in a little bit more, but if it is, you lose a lot of the extra details, so I don't know. You hope the last floor ends on 69. I hope it doesn't go to 69, because we'd be here forever. Forever. Bomber says, hard. Hard mode now! Okay, so we go console. Alright. This remake contains new options to improve player quality of life. Do you wish to play with these new options, and they can be configured later? How about we configure them now? Because there are definitely some things that I want to take a look at and potentially change. Again, I haven't played the original, I haven't played the remake, I don't know what all the options are. I did watch the developers it was like an hour, maybe an hour and a half live stream where they talked about a lot of the changes, and they showed off some of the old school options. So I have a little bit of an idea here. In character options, they have set points for starting attribute points, right? They can be determined randomly, or you can do with set points determined by your character's lineage, blah, blah, blah. I think we're gonna go random. Random is original. Random is harder, right? It is harder. The level up attribute advancement. There's the point buy system where you get so many points and you get to pick what you do. You receive 1 to 3 points at level up to distribute as you see fit. However, there's also random chance, which was the way the game was made. Which, by the way, means that you could make a mage who for some reason doesn't get any points in intelligence. Again, I don't know if intelligence and strength are stats in this. They probably are. But you could get strength point after strength point after strength point and level up, and your mage is now useless. It's a possibility. It may happen. We're gonna go with it. Character age theming. I don't know what this one is. Aging in the original game can happen at different rates for characters depending on what happens to them. This is an odd concept, so to make this more understandable, character aging can either be themed as age or Vim. They essentially work the same way. That didn't make anything more clear to me. Not at all. Additionally, the costs of in-rooms have been rebalanced slightly with the Vim option as well. Have no idea the difference that this means at all. So it seems like age is the old school way, and Vim is the new school way. The cost of the in-rooms has been rebalanced with the Vim option as well. Now, that might mean that they nerfed the amount of money you have to spend at an inn, or who knows what that means. Because I really don't have a concept of it, let's go with the new way. Some of these things they're absolutely making for quality of life, so let's stick with some things, right? We might not go old school for everything. You could speak for yourself on that, Gaming Instincts. We have intelligence abound on this channel with all of the puzzle games and things we do. Castle options in configuration. With original, the inn contains rooms for characters to stay in with varying degrees of costs and HP recovery. In the expanded version, the inn is expanded, allowing players to do several things they can normally only do in camp, plus a new ability to rest to recover HP and spell points. Okay, so actually I do recall the developers talking about this, and they said that what would happen is, in the original game, it would cost a lot of money to stay at the inn, and you would actually heal, it was like you would heal however many HP points per day, so you might have to stay a week in the inn to get your HP back. But you could stay at the stable for free, and you got almost no HP back at the stable, but you know what you did get back? You got your full mana back for your casters after one night. So you would just then go into the dungeon, camp, and then use your mana to heal everyone up. So they felt like this was a better balance, and I think I agree with that. Less exploitative, if you will. Speaking of the random character stuff, when you played the D&D MMO Neverwinter, you played an orc sorcerer character, and as far as you could tell, the end game stuff was literally impossible because your stats couldn't get high enough to win. Really? Interesting. I never played Neverwinter, actually. I've played so many old school MMOs, that is one of the ones I didn't, though. Temple design. With Expanded, temple costs are rebalanced. Level 1 characters can be resurrected for free, and the temple offers additional services, such as the ability to recover lost levels from a level drain encounter. With Original, the temple remains without these new features. So here's something to think about, okay? And by the way, if you've watched Delicious in Dungeon takes so much inspiration from this. You'll see in a little bit why. But if you die in the dungeon, okay, you can be revived. But you have to be carted out of the dungeon to do so. Unless maybe you can have a character with a revive spell, I'm not sure. But that means if your whole party wipes, you actually need to have a secondary party so you can go in and recover your dead bodies. You take them to the temple, and that's how you can, resurrect. Let's go ahead and play with Expanded. I feel like a level 1 character, I don't know if free makes a whole lot of sense, but I feel like you're not going to be level 1 for any length of time, so it's not going to matter. Maybe recovering lost levels is too powerful, but we'll see. By the way, these are also editable while we're playing, so we can always change it if we feel like it's too powerful or something. You were actually a warlock in that game. Was it actually based off of, like, the D&D system at the time? Like, was it trying to do 3rd edition as best as it could? Character recruitment. Player can recruit pre-made characters from the tavern of various levels, based on the highest attained level the player has achieved. No, thank you. This is actually, by turning this off, we are adding grind to the game. Because it's saying every new character you recruit will be level 1, but I think we're going to go with it. Alright, let's go down to the next options. We have the mapping. Ambient map? No. We're going to do our own map, so we don't want that. The Duma Pick map is a spell that you cast to map the area. We don't want that either. Conversation hints? Sure. I read some of the Steam comments, and people thought that this was a good feature. Bad stuff on party wipe, disabled. So when a party dies in the maze, bad stuff may happen to them while they still remain there. There is a chance that their items may be lost, gold will be pilfered, and a character could be eaten, making them unrecoverable. We're going hardcore. We're enabling this. This is base game. We're enabling that. It's gonna make the agency that we have to not have a party wipe so much higher, and if it happens and we lose if we lose the Palmer character, it's gonna hit us. It's gonna hit chat hard, and so we'll leave it in. Prize round casting. With disabled, enemies and players are not able to cast spells on surprise rounds, but when enabled, they can. I don't know. I bet you this is disabled for if you are surprised by a monster. Maybe it was too punishing, right? You would just die. Because like, oh yeah, they had like a Omega spell charged up and they just cast it on you before you could act. Let's go ahead and leave that. Like this feels like a balance change thing. I know, it's a little like up in the air whether or not I think it's like we need to go hardcore or we don't, but try to talk about my reasons. Oh, Neverwinter still gets updated. You know what? You're right. It's not as old as I think it is. Right? Alright, we have action options. Hide and ambush action. If enabled, thieves and ninja will have the ability to hide and ambush during combat, even from the back row. If it's disabled, they're not going to be available. This feels like a fun, additional thing for those classes. Let's leave it on. Enemy identification system. When first encountering an enemy, each character will roll to identify the enemy. With Inspect Enemy, identification is retained, and characters can attempt to learn more about the enemy by choosing the Inspect Enemy action during combat. With Roll per Combat, character's attempt to identify the creature each time it is faced in combat, and more cannot be learned other than basic information such as the name. So, roll per combat is the original one. Let's go with that. Here's what I'm thinking, right? Inspect enemy is an action we could choose to do, but it feels maybe a little bit more interesting to be like, hey, we've encountered the enemy, we have a chance to learn something new about it. Just one. We encounter it again, we get that chance again. It's the old school way as well. I don't think these two options are that different. Inspect enemy just means you're going to get details faster. If we feel like we're not getting any details, maybe we change it. This one says action redirection. I think we're going to leave this one enabled, and we'll see why. If enabled, when an enemy is no longer available to attack or cast a spell upon, the attack or spell will be redirected to another enemy or enemy group that is present. If no valid target is present for a spell, by the time it casts, it will not be cast. If disabled, however, basically, right, what this is saying, Character 1 kills the goblin. Character 2 was going to attack the goblin, and so they attack it anyways, even though it's not there. We're going to actually keep this enabled, because that is super frustrating. Although, I do agree it is definitely an old school mechanic. We'll leave it enabled for now. Run away in turn order. If enabled, character attempts to run away in turn order, preventing lost actions this round for all characters if unsuccessful. However, if disabled, character attempts to run away immediately, and if unsuccessful, all characters lose the chance to act. I think we're going to go enabled, right? This is like, hey, one person's going to try to run, but someone else is going to queue up that heal spell, just in case we fail. Right? That's what it means to me. Save the changes. We're going to create brand new characters. We're not going to do the starter party. The starter party starts at a higher level. Imagine that. That's not old school. That's true. World of Warcraft is also still getting updated. And that is one of the older ones. World of Warcraft is 2003, I believe. Whereas, I was playing Final Fantasy XI when World of Warcraft came out, and I believe Final Fantasy XI came out September. It was late. It was late of 2001. Yeah. While visiting, visit the training grounds to make your own characters or edit existing ones to your liking. All new characters start with basic armor and weapons already equipped. By the way, everyone in chat, if you want a character, you get one. Let me know what you want. Visit Gilgamesh's Tavern to add, remove, reconfigure party members. Enter the maze to start your journey. The game can be unforgiving! Build your party steadily, returning often to town to rest and level them up at the Adventurer's Inn. And buy new equipment at Boltex Trading Post. It is important to know that party members will die. Capital will. You can resurrect them at the Temple of Cant, but sometimes it can be best to just start fresh, especially for an inexperienced character. After all, new adventurers are coming to town all the time. World of Warcraft is 2004, 1 year off. This year it's gonna be 20 years in November. Cool. Yeah. I hear that the new stuff that they've done, some people have like loved and other people have not been so hot on it, but you'll get that, especially with anything older. You want to go to the Temple of Can instead? Well, no. Also, by the way, check out the bottom right corner. That is what the original game looked like. I think if I push this button, you can now see it up here. This was the original game. Mostly just a text-based screen, right? You may go to the A, Adventurer's Inn, the G, Gilgamesh's Tavern, B, Bolt, right? You would just type the letter that you wanted to do and hit enter, and it would do the thing. We're gonna leave that over there so that we can always see what the original game looked like. Like, that's part of why this is so cool, right? It's not just that we're playing a game that's basically the original game, it is the original game. And it's still running, and you can still see it. Where's the Temple of Money? I feel like most temples make a lot of money. So all of them? Alright. Let's see. Add to party. No one is here. Oh, visit the training ground. Training ground. Alright. Create character. So, who's first? Who wants to be first? I'll also make a Merc character too, but we'll maybe make the Merc character after some other people. And by the way, James, right, we can have a Mackenzie character, but you can also have a James character if you want. I don't care. We're probably gonna have, if a party can have 6 people in it, we'll probably have at minimum 12. I'm not saying we're gonna make all 12 right here, right now, but we'll have a lot. We have human, we have elf, we have dwarf, gnome, halfling. That appears to be the races now. Could there be more later? Maybe, I'm not sure. Humans excel at nothing, but have no particular weakness, except for a lack of piety. Elves, and by the way, you can see their base stat things over here. Elves are intelligent and pious, but not very robust. They excel at intellectual pursuits and are excellent spellcasters. Dwarves, strong and hardy. They love fine weapons and armor and delight in a good fight. Gnomes are pious and agile. Are they? Probably from praying underground during earthquakes. Due to their ascetic traditions, they make excellent priests and halfling. They're agile and very, very lucky. They're happy-go-lucky people and, with the right training, become superb thieves. All right, so we'll start with the Mackenzie character. What kind of a character is the Mackenzie character? Where do we want to go? And after we select this, we're gonna look at attributes, and after we do attributes, we're gonna look at class, all of that. So, but I can imagine there's fighter, there's probably ranger, thief, priest, mage. You know, the basics. Human to start. All right, so human. Now, hold on. So I see there's a Y button for attribute point 7. I can actually come in here and I can spend them, but that doesn't feel randomy enough, right? Can I do the roll? Oh my goodness! I just rolled 17 more attribute points. Okay. So now we can see the classes over there. We've got fighter, we've got mage, we've got priest, we've got thief, we've got bishop, and we've got samurai. Probably a fighter. Okay, so if we're going fighter, we're going strength. Now, I could have swore, by the way, that we made points not a buy system, but maybe it's only for level ups. I don't think we need the intellect. I don't think we need the piety. We will need the vitality, right? That's a big part. However, if we wanted to go samurai, we would need strength, intelligence, piety, and agility. Like, we need a bunch of things. This is probably how fast we go in combat, I bet. We'll get a little bit of luck, put a little bit more points in the strength. Got 2 left. Let's hit a little harder. Confirm attributes. The only one we can do is fighter. There's an alignment system! I didn't expect that, although I should have. So good characters are really good. They go out of their way to help old ladies cross the street. Neutral characters take life as it comes. They would help an old lady cross the street if they were traveling in the same direction. And evil. Evil characters are self-centered and always want to know what's in it for them. Evil characters help old ladies cross the street for a small fee. Good. All right, we go good. We have portraits. By the way, the portrait on the left really isn't any larger than the one on the right. There we go. Page 2. feel like here, the easiest thing to do will be like, say a page, and then say row 1, row 2, and the column or whatever. Top row, page 2, the brunette wearing green. Bum-ba-da-bum. And then I was going to my keyboard. I can't go to my keyboard. We're doing Mackenzie, right? Or do you want a different name? I'm starting with this, but if you want it to be anything different, we change it. It's fine. Mackenzie indeed. Mackenzie was added to the roster. Go to the tavern to add to party. All right. Let me inspect roster. Okay, so now we can see what our roster looks like. That's good. Does it say the level somewhere? Oh, the 1 is up there. Okay. They come with a long sword. They come with chainmail, a large shield. Do they have money? Because I heard that if you created your character, you would get money and then you could buy like stuff. Alrighty. Okay. The next one, Bombastus the Dwarf. Feared by gnomes for making such a ruckus by exploding things and making them think there is an earthquake. He is mostly a good fellow, but gets into mischief. He has a large beard and a stocky build. So, dwarf. I'm gonna re-roll these attribute points a couple times. We're looking for, man, that's 17. There we go, an 18. I feel like if we don't do that, we're just gonna like kick ourselves in the foot. So we go dwarf. What class will the dwarf Bombastus be, however? Oh, by the way, I do see money on the top. 250. I think that might be per character though too. So one thing that they changed, and I don't know if you can revert it back, but each character had their own equipment, their own money, and you would actually make a character who would essentially be your bank in town. So you'd trade everything to the bank character, and they'd hold it while you go out on your adventure. Now I think they have a nebulous bank in town. What class, Bomber, is Bombastus going? And if you want it to be another fighter, that's totally fine. I imagine we're gonna need more than one fighter, so don't worry about that. Bombastus doesn't really fit any of these. Maybe you can decide between fighter and samurai. A samurai dwarf. Do we have enough points? We need 5, 10, 18? Do we need the exact amount of points? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that we had the exact amount of points needed to get that. Sure. We'll go samurai. Dwarf samurai. And because of the things you said, I would say neutral. Yeah, they probably would love the samurai helmet. You have a picture in mind. Wait. Oh, perfect. Oh, okay, hold on. I can keep going. Here we go. Dwarf. By the way, you gotta love that the female dwarf actually has a beard. We have 2 pages of dwarf pictures as well. Pick your favorite. That's what we'll go with. This one's got a crazy, awesome braided beard. This guy's cool looking too. Other ones that like kind of peeked out. This guy's cool. I mean, they're all cool. Page 2, column 1, row 1, top left dude. Cool. I like him, and his name is Bombastus. You know, kind of feels like a dwarf name. Okay, we need someone else. Astro is probably, unfortunately, gone eating, so we're gonna miss the Astro character at the moment. Is Gaming Instincts here? Do you want a character? If not, then I will roll some other characters. Actually, I'm gonna roll one right now, anyways. You are here. Do you want a character? Do you want to be part of the party? Dwarf again, sure. Oh man, attribute points 20. I didn't even look at the roll. We got maybe the best roll possible. What kind of class are you looking at? And I would say like warrior. Okay, so we'll go fighter. So we'll have, now we've got a fighter, a samurai, and another fighter. So our next classes are going to be some probably mage, priest, and thief. I think I'm gonna have to lock those in because I think we're gonna need them. But we are gonna have at least 2 parties, so we might be swapping people around as well. Actually, do a thief? Sure. Thief needs agility, so we gotta pump that up. Thief should have some luck, right? So we'll pump that up. I imagine that they're gonna want a little bit of strength too, but I think agility and luck are gonna be super important. So let's go a 16 on the agility, a 12 on the luck, and everything else is sort of there. I popped the intelligence up too, because I don't know if intelligence is gonna play into trap detection. I kind of hope it doesn't. If it does, we're a little low, but I think we'll be good. I mean, we'll find out. A thief cannot be good. How about that? Neutral, or are you evil? Are you charging that old lady? Evil? What is your dwarf photo? This back again to page 1. I'm also, hold on, and then there's this gnome, and then halfling, and then it goes back around to human. Okay. I wanted to make sure there wasn't like some kind of weird miscellaneous thing at the end. Page 1, column 1, last in... Oh, wait. Column 1, last in the row. Okay. So this guy right here. Like him. What do you want your character to be named? I'm typing! Again. I can't type. It's on the Switch. Sai-Tarak. Is it Sai-Tarak or Sai-Tarak? I'm guessing it's Tarak. Sai-Tarak. Oh, Sai-Tarak. It is Ak. Okay. Alright, so... let's see. Let's get the Merc character. I think the Merc character... We could... Actually, how about this? The Merc character can be like our Merc character from Etrian Odyssey and be the healer. How about we do that? So... Piety is going to be good for the priest, right? So, actually quite a few different good options here. I think I might go gnome. And I would never, like, if I'm role-playing, I'd probably never actually make a gnome. In fact, I would almost always make a human. That's just how I usually play. But I'm kind of feeling like, let's get some different, like, races and stuff going on here. Oh. And also, we'll hit that attribute point reroll a couple times. I'm looking for basically anything 12 or higher. That's what I'm looking for. We'll take 20. Maybe it's a YOLO gnome. I wouldn't want the priest to be a YOLO gnome, that's for sure. Also, by the way, I don't know what a bishop is. Hold on. Actually, can I... Intelligence 5? Can I, like, come over here now? This is temporary. Very, very temporary. Hold on. Okay. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what bishop is. My guess is a bishop is a little bit of a priest, a little bit of a mage. That's my guess. But we're gonna go straight priest. So we're gonna pump that piety. We're gonna take a little bit in the luck. Maybe not a lot, but a little bit. We want him to not die when hit, right? Let's go with some vitality. Not a dummy. I can't imagine he's gonna be swinging too much. But we'll put a point in it anyways. We'll pump that up to 18. Pump that up to 14. Let's see. I feel like agility's probably good. He can take another point in luck, and then how about strength? And just in case, because he might have a melee weapon, he might do some melee attacks maybe while we're waiting. Go halfling? Halfling had a lot lower piety. That's why I ended up picking the gnome. Priest? He'll be a good priest. Let's see. I think we're gonna go with that guy. I'm on the keyboard again. I don't even know what I'm typing into. Merc. All right, so we've got the Merc character. And by the way, I feel like if I was making the Merc character just to be the Merc character, I'd probably make him a mage or a thief. But we're also doing a little bit of party stuff here. And yes, that is where the YOLO gnome came from, for sure. All right, we're gonna have, I think, an elf mage. Because we don't have anyone else right now to rename, this might be Cerulean. Oh, wait, how many attribute points? Like I said, we're gonna go 12 or high, 27? I wonder how are they rolling these dice? Look at that intellect right there, bam. Get some vitality, right? They're gonna be kind of a tanky mage. A lucky mage. I feel like I have a problem with luck. Never want to have low luck. You never know what it does. I'm gonna keep the strength low. I'm gonna keep the piety low. So let's 4 points here, here, and here. Sure. Mage. Neutral. I picked an elf. Vitality and Constitution, never the dump stat. True. Let's see. What works as a good elf picture for the Cerulean character? I'm leaning towards this one. Yeah, we're gonna go that one. I didn't do the keyboard this time. Okay, so we are up to 5. Leave, we can have a party of 6. So we're gonna do one more. You're doing a YouTube video and debating if you should have your face in the intro. Do you have your face in any other portions of the video, or would it just be the intro? My thought is if it would just be the intro, it might be better than. I guess it depends on what your other videos on your channel for the most part have. If you're usually in the intro, I would put yourself in the intro. If this is a different format video, I might not have the face in there if you're not present anywhere else in the video. It's one of those weird things though too. I find if I'm making a video for YouTube, I usually don't think I want to be there. But that's me. Alright, we need one more. Hold on. Have the fighter. We have the samurai. So we have melee people. We have a thief. We have a priest and a mage. So I'm gonna click this randomly so I can look at classes, right? What else do we need? We could make a bishop and then we'd have one of each. But I feel like that's not something we probably want to do. I'm actually thinking we throw another fighter in there. Thinking another fighter. Probably not a halfling though. Very low strength. We might just do another human, honestly. We'll do another human. We're looking for 12 or higher on those attribute points. 17, perfect. Bump that strength up, and I think we actually had a higher strength on Mackenzie than we did vitality. I think we're gonna do a higher vitality on this character. They'll maybe be tankier. I don't know if we get like provoked skills or not, but if we do, we'll have it. Yeah, just like that. That feels good. Fighter, neutral. And I did make a human, but I don't have a person in mind for this human. I don't know. Let's think of names. Like, it could be a guy or it could be a girl. We don't really have just anyone in mind at the moment. We, do we have a character from a previous game that would be fun to resurrect, if you will, for this one? Thinking about it, no, I can't come up with anything. Shame the concept of a tiefling hadn't come out in 1981. The guy from Judgment? You mean Yagami? Or do you mean Kaito? Or do you mean someone else? There's a lot of guys in Judgment. Ooh, either. We don't have a great photo that really, or Honda. I like Honda. I might just go with the first picture then, because like none of them look like any of those characters. Go Honda, because I know how much you like Honda. All right, character creation done. Visit the tavern, add to party. Okay. Got people to add. Now, their order does matter. Can't add members of opposing alignments? We have a problem, unfortunately, with your character gaming instincts. I'm going to change Thief. Is there a way for me to... Can I not change the... No, go back. Go back. Shoot! We can't remake the character into a neutral character. Wow, I mean, again, this is old school, right? A good character would never play with an evil character. We cannot put a good character and an evil character in the same party. That's what the problem is. So, you want to make another one? It's old school. It's old school mentality. That's what it is, though. Too bad I can't edit that. Can I make the same one but neutral? Yeah, we can probably do that. Okay, so you were dwarf. We're probably not going to get the same amount of attribute points, unfortunately, because I think we got a 20 roll. 18. That's gonna have to be what it is. Yeah, it was all the way up to the AD&D gold box games, right? All right, so we'll do this again. Because you're a thief, we're going agility. We also need to have that luck boosted up. And I'm gonna throw a point in intellect, like I did last time, just in case, because trap detection, I guess. Confirm, thief, neutral. Now we'll go back to dwarf. It was second page. First page, it was this one over here. Hopefully I can reuse the same name. I probably should have deleted the previous character. Okay. Yep, we need a new name. We need a new name. If you're set on the name, I'll go delete the other one. If not, we can rename him. You know, it makes me wonder if you had an evil party and a good party, but let's say, it doesn't matter. One of those parties wiped in the dungeon. Could the other one go in and get them? Or would that not be possible because they're of opposing alignments? Man, I don't know. How about this? We're gonna back out. I'm going to delete one so we can use the same name. Yep, delete. Dwarf. Oh, I had an 18. I pushed the button way too fast. I thought, no way is the first push gonna be a good one. There we go. All right, one here. Pump those up quite a bit. Okay. Thief. Neutral this time. There we are. Psy to rack. Okay. Now we can go use them. Bro, thief, priest, mage. Party created. There's one more thing we need to do before we leave, right? And that's visit the store, I think. Okay, so we have remove cursed item. We have identify item. So those are going to be kind of neat, right? And we have money. I don't know if this is per character or if this is everyone at the moment. We'll find out. However, I don't think we're going to need to buy too much, honestly, to start with. Like, everyone should have... Can I swap characters? Yeah, I can. Everyone should have a weapon and gear, which they do. Right? So we don't need to buy that, but I'm wondering, are we going to have to worry about food and things like that to take with us? I don't know. Also, wow, those copper gloves are expensive. There's antidotes. That's more money than we even have to start with. Love it. Potion of Dios is 500 as well. The Book of Badios. Cast Badios spell on a target enemy, causing 1d8 damage. 25% chance of being consumed on use. Cool. Alright, we can't buy anything from here. That's not a thing. Okay. Good to know, I guess. And everyone should only be having equipment. Okay. All right. I think we're set to go in. Finally, we've done all the setup. It's also an inn. We don't need to do the inn right now, right? Enter the maze. Do you have a backup party in case something happens to your favorite characters? Much easier to build one up when you don't need it. You have taken your first step into the fabled maze. It was only a short time ago that Overlord Trebor sent out the call, beckoning the country's adventurers to come to this place. The story, as it was told, was that his one-time friend and advisor, Wizard Werdna, had stolen the Overlord's prized amulet and escaped with it into the mysterious maze, a dungeon built of magic, chaos, and death. The Overlord promises power, I don't know why there are quotes around it, and the rank of Honor Guard to any adventurer who recovers his amulet. And so you came, and somewhere deep within this maze's Stygian halls, the powerful wizard Werdna awaits. Alright. By the way, this is what the base game looked like. Right there, and it's amazing. We can see the map. It's the top corner. That's what we're seeing. We're seeing a hallway with walls on left and right, and a passage on the right. Look at that. Amazing. Plus our characters and all other stuff. We have their AC. By the way, if you are familiar with D&D 5th edition, the higher your AC, your armor class, the harder you are to hit. Not the same in this game. This is old school AC. The lower your number, the harder you are to hit. Keep that in mind. Therolin's real easy to be hit, that's for sure. Okay, so this is also, by the way, where we are going to test out mapping, right? So I have a pen. BC. By the way, I don't know like what the best spot is to start, but we'll start like just sort of central on the map. We have a wall, okay? And we see that that wall goes forward a few squares. And this is what we see at the moment. Right? Please let me know. Can you actually see the map? Is it good? Is it too zoomed out? That kind of stuff. Then this is going to indicate the stairs going up. We'll just put... Oh, also I feel like we'll do floor 1 in the corner. Can you see it? Can you read it? Let me know. I can make it bigger, whatever. Also, if it ends up being in the bad spot, we can move it around. Map is good. More data will be needed for better map review. Good point. Okay. So we have a forward and we have a right. We're going to go right. By the way, there's an axe on the ground, but I doubt we can pick that up. Also, should I be clicking walls like we did in Etrian Odyssey? Maybe. So we went 1, 2. This is not mapped at the moment. So that's 3 squares. Let's go ahead and... Right, because here's another thing. We can't see which tile we're in. Yikes. Like that. We may incorrectly map portions, and if we do, right, that'll be fun. Oh, we hit an encounter. 4 small humanoids. We don't know what they are, so they're like fog of war out. Alright, our options are to fight, parry, and run. And behind me, all that's there, right? And in fact, I will just... You know what? I don't have a camera thing. Hold on. I can do this. Ah! You see, toggle enemy card, select action, quick select, and toggle health bars. So that's what we have over there. I'll come back in. So that's actually ZL to toggle the enemy card. That pops up over the map, and I guess I'm blocking a little bit, but this resistances, extra actions, and special traits, they're all unknown, and everything else is unknown as well. So we'll do that. In fact, maybe we leave that up. Also, hold on, X to toggle health bars. I bet old school didn't have health bars, but let's do it. Oh, also, first time, and we're in chat, we can see what it actually looked like. It's cool. It's cool. Okay. Attack. Fight. Did I? Oh, hold on. I didn't pick who to attack, did I? Bombastus. Fight. Honda. Fight. Maybe is this a group enemy? So they're like one thing. Okay, so Cyterac cannot attack. We might need a bow. I didn't really think about that, but he's in the back row. Let's go ahead and do a hide action. See what that does for us. Then we've got Merc, who can parry, cast a spell, dispel undead, and run. If I select cast a spell, do we get to pick what spell? Do. Because we didn't look at any of this stuff before either. So we have Dios, which is heal. Heal target for 1 to 8. And Batios. Oh, this is a harm. By the way, we have spell slots. It looks like we can cast 2 level 1 spells. I think we're going to hold off for healing spells. That's what I think. So let's actually do a parry. And Cerulean is our mage with Halito, which is Little Fire. Again, we only have 2 spell slots, it looks like. And we have Catino, Bad Air. This is a sleep effect on monster group. Bonus to hit and 2 times damage on those affected. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Let's do it. Let's try the sleep spell and see what happens. Fight. Nice. Honda killed one. Bombastus killed one. Okay. Fun. Front row does that again. Man, unfortunately, I don't know that hide does much. Oh, Cytrek failed to hide. It's over there. It tells us. Oh, do you remember in Etrian Odyssey, I was like, you know what would be really nice for Etrian Odyssey? If they had a combat log. Combat log. We have it. I can even look back at the whole thing. It even says round 1. We can see them by round even. That's wonderful. Now, if I go to cast a spell now, though, we're out. So instead, we're gonna just parry and hold our skill, or a spell point. Mackenzie killed. Honda killed. First victory! Each party member received 10 gold. Hey, cool. I'm unsure. I am very unsure if the square that I'm standing in, I mapped. Look how many skeletons are outside of this door. Okay, so let's pretend it was not mapped. We walked forward, and then you see that there is a door right here. So I need a symbol for door, so I think we'll just do the old thing like that. Check it here in a moment. I'm checking walls. By the way, also, I don't know if A is the button that does something. It probably is, though, because it says open door here. This is a very small room. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw it. Do you think, if we look at our map, do we think that this is technically like this? This is what I'm gonna do. I don't know if it's correct. Right? If this was Etrian Odyssey, it would be correct in the sense that, like... Yep. It would be correct because every wall was also a full square. I don't know if a wall in this game is a full square or not. We're gonna check walls. Nothing to find. I wonder as well if there is a way to, like, use a thief to search for secrets. There sure are a lot of skeletons out here, though. It's a little concerning, is it not? Okay, so we're just the door. We walked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at the door, and we walked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've mapped it correctly so far. GG, everyone. Overlord Trevor. He took it from me, and now he hides. Find him and find the amulet. This is Overlord Trevor, I guess, telling us before we entered the dungeon that he wants his amulet. We got that little tiny bit of background as we walked in. Sidetrack. Is that the Overlord? Whoa, how are we hearing him? Oh no, we're actually hearing him now, apparently. His stolen amulet is connected to this place. I can only assume his long possession of it has connected him to this place as well. Fully perfect first floor map. I think we're going to, probably. Bomber, can you make a prediction for that? All right, so we've walked 1 square forward. We have 1 square mapped already. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We hit an encounter. We hit an encounter. So hold on. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? Let's make sure that we get our drawing in here. Cerulean's gonna be out of mana. Oh no! The battery! For my controller! It's gonna die! 1 second. 1 second. You guys ever see one of these? It's a electric, battery-powered canned air. It's not as powerful as canned air, but it's pretty nice. We are now wired. Let's see. Fight and fight and fight, because that's what those frontliners do. I guess we're gonna hide again. We're gonna need to go out and see if we can buy a bow. Harry, and then Cerulean. I can't. Oh, we surprised the monsters. This is a surprise round. Not only did we surprise the monsters, but we turned off the ability to cast spells on surprise rounds. So Citric failed to hide again. These guys seem like they could be a little stronger than the first ones. Also, by the way, it's weird to me that we don't have the ability to select which target to hit. But, you know, old school action and all that. Oh, this is a kobold. We can see, hold on, map away. This is a kobold. We can see their group size, 2d2 plus 1, and they give 415 XP. So we earned a little bit of knowledge by a correct random roll when we hit this. Hold on, what's this other one? Dispel Undead. There's clearly no undead here, so we're not going to do that. I'm gonna save Cerulean's mana. I think it's gonna be important to save it. We don't know if we can recover in the dungeon yet. By the way, I saw there's a campfire rest. Don't really know what that does. We don't know if we need to have supplies for it or anything yet. Mackenzie kills! Bombastus kills! Honda does good damage. Oh no! Cytrek is dead. Fight, fight, fight. Parry, parry. Oh, the kobold fleed! What a coward! Are you dead already? You got one shot, my man. 12 gold for each party member. Okay. It's time to get out of here. Which I hope is this way. We should visit the Temple of Kant back in town to see if they can resurrect our fallen. That's where we're headed, back to town. Up and up. Back to town we go. So as a thief, right? Very not a forward fighter. And that's why I think now we're also going to need to see, can we buy a bow or some kind of ranged weapon for your character. Also, resurrection for Sidetrack is going to be 0, because that was also a rebalance that they did, that we left on. Murmur, chant, pray, invoke! Resurrection successful. Sidetrack ready to adventure once again. Low HP, though. I mean, 4 HP. Of course we got one shot. Saralyn would too. Merc might as well. Yeah, now heal you. We will. Go to the store, buy an item. We have a ranged weapon. I'm not seeing one. Also, we are up to 370 gold now. Right? We can definitely buy something new, but I don't want any of this. Anointed flail. We could also look into better armor for people, maybe? Maybe not, because chainmail is actually what our frontliners are all wearing. What is Sidetrack wearing? Leather. But you're a thief, you probably can't even wear the chainmail. Yeah, it's not even an option. Oh, by the way, look, the options changed. Let's see, but there's no bow. So we have a little bit of a problem having a thief in the back line. I mean, I feel like the thief is gonna do something. Especially when we're, like, looking for traps. I know thieves looking for traps is 100% a thing in the game. It's just how are we going to utilize the character correctly? To make the prediction correct. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, will Merc map the first floor 100% correctly? Mission closing in 11 minutes here. Yeah, no, I think you did it correctly. Okay. So we can't buy the stuff I was hoping, but buy anything else. You know, this priest is able to wear, like, breastplate and stuff. I wonder if a priest is supposed to be a frontliner. A frontline melee kind of tanky class. That's not how we built Merc at all, by the way. I have a feeling we have nothing to buy. Let's go to the inn. We'll check out the inn. Select a character to open character options. Yeah, let's look at you. Effect? Anything? Oh, by the way, there's that Vim, which is 98%. We don't really have a clue what that means. It's the age, if you will. They're all gonna be at 98? That one's at 95? No clue what that means yet. If I click rest and recover, we got 3 hit points back. Okay, great. I don't know, did that cost anything? Maybe because we're level 1 it didn't. We're good. So, unfortunately, I think Saralyn is still missing her 1 spell point. Let me see real quick. She is. So if I click the rest and recover option, got her spell point back. Okay, perfect. Diving back down we go. Virtual indicator of maturity. Could be. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me pull the map back open again. We have ourselves. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are back to exactly where we were. We've got 1. By the way, I'm still going to keep checking walls. We got 1. Bubbly slimes! Bombastus took damage! Bombastus took more damage. Gotta say, every hide action has failed so far. Patrick was hit for 1 damage. We win. Okay. 3 gold. 1. We go 2. Turn. How are we feeling about the manual mapping? Cool. Yay. Go 1. Then we go 2. And it's got an opening. 1, 2. Doop, 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 and a doop, doop. Was one of those slimes named Michael? You know, Michael Bublé? Probably. All right, we go 1. I'm not gonna check the walls there. I will check them here. 2. 3. A bunch of skeletons here. The 1, 2, and 3. And then this is a door. Boop. Maybe I should just draw a D on the square for door or something. That's we're gonna have to come up with our own legend of what do different symbols mean for our map. An encounter. Got kobolds. We still have learned nothing new about them. Yeah, sure. Ooh, Cytrek remains hidden, so the hide actually worked this time. Did we get a new action? We get an ambush action! Kobold flees. Oh no, we're not gonna get the ambush off, are we? Bombastus killed before the ambush. We didn't get any gold from that. Oh, hey, Cytrek's here. Probably best to let me handle this chest. It could be trapped and will need a gentle hand if it is. This is why we have a thief, everyone. This is why. Graphics are really good? Yeah, they are, right? Okay, so we have the inspect chance, by the way, from Cytrak, 84%. So there's inspect, there's disarm, and there's open. So we'll do the inspect first. Of course, our thief does. 87% certainty of no trap. Open. Who will open it? Bombastus will! 70 gold for the party. Wonderful. And we have a room. Which I'm hoping is here. Alright, so actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back in here and let's do... Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see the map. There it is. Do a big D for door. That makes sense? I hope that makes sense. We'll check walls, although I don't think we need to. This can only connect to places we've been. Although maybe it's a shortcut if we were to find one. Don't know. Alright, we get 1. 2. Did I do that right? 1, 2. Yeah, I did. Okay. So 1, 2. I think I might need to change a little something in my settings because it's doing these weird lines, and I don't like these lines. You've decided. What have you decided? We've got a door. An encounter before the door. Oh, did you decide on whether or not to put your face in the video or not? Is that what it is? Aha! We have identified this enemy. It is an orc. You can see their XP and everything. Gonna get rid of your face for the intro. More complete and cleaner without the face. Makes more sense for the type of video. Exactly. Agreed. Makes perfect sense to me. This is actually probably the perfect spot to do that sleep spell again. Orc fleas. Orc flea. Maybe the sleep spell was unnecessary. Bombastus kill. These guys are easy. Sleep spell. Worthless. I mean, it did put one to sleep, but we didn't need it. What a waste of a spell. Ambush. Maybe Cytruck will go first this time. He would have went next. Oh well. You like this game a lot more than Etrian Odyssey. Visuals actually look decent. You did not like the anime style in Etrian. Etrian was a bit boring to watch. Yeah, it's not for everyone, that's for sure. Not for everyone. Alright, so we've got a door. With a room. So this should be our door. Our walls. And then we've got a room. Oh, now look at this. See, now I'm questioning if the doors take up a square or not, or if the walls legitimately are a single line. We really don't know yet. Also, oh no, hold on, I gotta find a thing that just fell on the floor. Merc is having technical troubles. The bit that goes on the end of the pen, I accidentally unscrewed it with my finger as I was messing around with it. And he can't find it. Ah! Chair, take over! Legitimately, it has disappeared. Yeah, I found it. Ah! This. That little ring is what fell off. Fixed. See, the problem, if that stayed off, the nib could have fallen out and I could have lost it. And I am certain I have a few replacement nibs somewhere, but I couldn't tell you where they are. So what are we feeling on doors? Does a door take up a space, or is a door just a single wall? Because I'm betting it's a single wall now. I can easily correct the map. I can mark the doors with blue. That's a good point too. We can use color. I'm not using any color at the moment. Good. I think I'm gonna have to redraw them. But we'll come to that here in a moment. Alright, I just felt something else with my foot, and I'm like, oh no, did another piece come off that I wasn't aware of? But I don't see what I felt, so I don't know. Checking walls. Nothing on the walls. Yeah. You know what? If we look at the animation, it's 100% not going through a whole block. Yeah, no, you haven't seen my legs, you don't know that I have them. In fact, I probably don't, because you've never seen them. How am I enjoying this so far? I'm liking it a lot, but it's... After I played Etrian Odyssey, I realized that I really like this game concept, the genre, if you will, so I kind of knew I was going to like it. But let's go ahead and fix, by the way, let's fix our map. So we know that we need to remove this. The door doesn't look like that. Same over here, it doesn't look like this. We'll probably do a blue color, like you suggested. I think it's a good idea. And probably actually going to redraw this whole section over here. Erase, erase. Also, man, this, for me, the ability to do these manual maps, honestly, was one of the big, like, I think I'm going to have a lot of fun doing manual mapping. That's just who I am. Okay, so if I do this, that's just a selection point, but I should be able to, what is it? Like, cut, and then repaste, and then move. What? Undo that. So if I go to this, and then I do a paste, now I can move it. Okay, so that's that room. Back in, we'll come back and do this one now. Cut that out. Oh, did it actually paste it on a new layer? I think it pasted it on a new layer. Not a fan of that. We'll merge the layers in a moment. It did. It 100% did. No. Just trying to make accurate maps. Photoshop. Okay, let me combine... Merge layers. Okay, everything's back to 1 again, and we can now finally redraw this room. Looks like this. And by the way, I am fully aware that, like, mapping dungeons and stuff are definitely not for everyone. There will 100% be people that go, that is so boring. Why are you doing that? But I think it's cool. All right, and then we'll just sort of do the lines to indicate, yep, this is a door. I wonder if we should put any sort of markers as well because we found treasure somewhere. Like, do we think chests may respawn? And if they respawn, well, then it would be wonderful to know where they were. I can't remember. Did we find the chest in the last room that we were just in, or was it in the room before? I do not remember. I do not recall. Hold on, I'm just gonna do up here. Blue door. We're gonna make a legend. Figure it out. Okay, we go 1, we go 2, and we get another door. Steel yourself. Every open door could be your death, Overlord Trevor says. Hey, well, thank you very much, Mr. T. You know, kind of looking out for us and all of that. Telling us things we need to know. Bloop. Alrighty. Are we gonna die? No way, right? Oh, what a tease! I was expecting a fight. No fight was had this day. Okay, we've got wall, and then we've got a wall here as well. This is a bigger room. Tell that it goes this way. I don't know if I'm going to use perfectly straight lines for everything. At the moment, I'm not. Let's go this way. Aha, there is another door right there. This is the space we're in right now. We've got a door there. We've got more walls here. Let me get my X out again to do the wall and the door. By the way, thank you very much for the suggestion on changing color for door, because I think it's going to be helpful to look at the map that way. Aha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. We don't even have 10 squares up here. So, thankfully, right, I can either move the whole thing down, or I can just go up. In fact, I think I want to move it down. I think I do. Let's go ahead and grab all of this. Cut. And paste. And we'll just kind of drag you down a bit. Perfect! We'll merge the layers again. And back to the writing board. So we went 10 squares. We've got 1, 2. Oh no, I'm blue! I'm blue! Save me from the blue! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we've got another door. Crazy. What secrets hide in this maze? What treasures? All right, we got two spaces past the door. Nope. And then we got another door. As you do, I think. I'm gonna check walls again. We found our first secret door, and I almost walked right past it. We totally missed the animation. I need something to indicate this was a secret door. I'm gonna, I don't know, put a line across it or something to indicate a secret door. Nothing in here? Nothing on the walls either? What a tease! I wonder if we get quests, and, like, this could be a quest area. Could be, right? Another secret door on that wall, too. See what it is? In this room is a silver statue of a boar with horns and long fangs. On the wall by the statue is a message, partially obscured, that appears to have been left by passing elves. It is hardly legible, but some comments warning about ghosts and demons can still be made out. There's a search room button. A friendly group of kobolds. They hail you and welcome. By the way, I didn't search a room. I just moved. So by the way, turning is the chance to get a random encounter, turns out. They said they were friendly. Are they friendly? Like, should I tell everyone to parry? You know, like, it's one of those things. It said a friendly group of kobolds. It didn't just pop up and say encounter. Friendly group of kobolds hail you. I'm gonna tell everyone to parry. This feels like the wrong move, sort of, but, yeah, they're attacking. We had to see. We had to see, right? Okay. Everyone attack. So we've lost a turn. That's bad for us. Taking damage. Taking big time damage, actually. Sidetrack, I think, is going to get an ambush attack in this turn, finally. Fight. fight, fight. Merc, you're going to cast a healing spell on Honda. Saralyn is going to cast a Halito spell. Sidetrack is going to ambush. Only 3 on that roll. It goes up to 8. Okay, hey, that was good damage on that ambush, actually. Fight, fight, fight. We're gonna cast another heal spell on Mackenzie. Saralyn's out of options, and Sidetrack has to hide again. Those shields, man. We got a good heal, 7. Come on! We did no damage that turn. Merc has no ability to attack, neither does Saralyn, and Sidetrack failed his hide. Failed at the hide again, dang. Okay, 1 fled, the one that was damaged. And we killed the last one. Good. Wonderful. Oh, woo! We got some gold, we got some XP. We have the ability to rest, by the way, in the dungeon. Maybe we should. But also, I'm going to search the room real quick. We found a silver key. No one finds anything else of interest. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure we map this out. And then, you know what? I'm going to put a... Should I do letters or numbers for locations? Let's do numbers. This is a 1, and then we'll just do, like, over here, 1, a silver boar head key. Sure, something like that. Oh no! Can't see again. We're gonna try camping and see what camping is like. We might be ambushed. So camping, I can inspect character, I can use item, and I can change position. We can also see our key inventory up there for the silver key now. So it looks to me like we have no items to use. It's looking to me like we cannot... I was wondering if this was going to be a rest. Could I get my spells slots back? Seems kind of like no. What does X do now? Oh, remove from party, return to town. I'm not gonna do that. I don't like that. I don't think that's gonna do what we think it might do. Okay, we need to get out. We've lost all of our spell slots, and our front line is battered. So, using our map, we're just gonna go all the way back. We're not gonna do any additional exploration. This was a very deep dive onto this floor. Ack, you can run into a wall. Funny. We made it. No problem. No problem. We're up to 580 gold. So we have more than doubled our starting gold. That's good. Rest, please. We're gonna have everyone rest? I mean, I don't think there's a reason not to, right? For everyone that's missing something. Okay, back there. Perfect. Everyone is still level 1. Let's actually inspect our guys just a tiny bit. Come on. Wow, okay, Mackenzie is super close to level. Right there, right? 968 of 1000 XP. Bombastus needs more XP to level, 1250. Is that a racial thing because of dwarf, or is that class-based thing? Onda, also human, needs 1,000. The gnome needs 1050. The elf needs 1,100. And Cytrek needs only 900. It must be class-based. Well, maybe it's class and race-based? I'm kind of shocked, honestly, to see that Cytrek needs only 900. Cool. Alright. Wonderful. Doesn't appear that we found any items, by the way. Some gold. What does X do here? All hit points and spells recovered. Okay, we could have just done it for everyone. So one of the other things it says about the inn on the top is and level up. So it sounds like we cannot level up in the dungeon, but we have to come back here to level, which I like that concept a lot. I run my D&D games with that you can only level in safe locations kind of a thing. I think it's a good system. And my justification for that is usually it doesn't make sense that you'd fight one group of guys and then the next one all of a sudden you have a new ability. That's kind of where that comes from. Kind of looking to see, do we get new options anywhere? Nope. Nope, I think we're pretty much set. Still hoping to see a ranged weapon. Very much hoping to see a ranged weapon. Back to the depths of the maze. Off we go. Possible we want to farm, maybe in the first hallway, get enough XP to level some people, and then go level them up quick and come back. It's an option. Okay, let's explore a new passageway now. So we go down this way. We go 1, 2. Gotta be checking walls. 3. And 4 puts us at a door, and we hit an encounter. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Us at an encounter, and we have door. Fight. We don't even know what these guys are yet. Oh wait, they are kobolds. It does say kobold up there, but interesting that they're shadowy. Can't quite see what they are. As he's taking the damage. Nice. Yeah, we got the hide as well. Cool. And a flea. I wonder if we get the XP when they flee or not. Cytric got the ambush in, and Mackenzie gets the kill. Maybe this represents a different style of kobold. It might. Very well might. Okay, we have a door. We're gonna check the door. Mackenzie, maybe we should head back up. I could use a rest at the end to train up my abilities. Oh, because you got enough XP to level. Everyone did, except we're missing it on 2 people. Let's stay in just a little bit longer, hopefully to get the XP going. Man, okay. So we come through, and we get 2 more doors. 1 and 2, and a blue, and a blue. Sorry. This is a problem. I keep pulling the map away so we can look at the stuff, if you will. And then I forget to bring it back. Alrighty. Let's look for secrets first. Secrets. Door. An encounter! Skeletons! Oh, these are a new type of enemy. See, look, map goes away. Everything is unknown about them. Except, we know that they're undead, so Merc could do the undead thing. The spell undead? Right? We don't even know. Is that going to use the spell slot? We'll find out. Fight. Merc fails to dispel the undead. Wonderful. Fight, fight, fight. Now I'm curious. Do we have a missing spell slot? We don't. Spell that undead again. That might just be a free action against undead. Ouch! Oh, look! Okay, Merc killed one, sending them back to the abyss. Wow! Look at that dispel undead. Now, something else that we have no idea. Oh, a chest. We have no idea if they bank XP or if we really need to go back because now everything is being wasted. We just don't know. But we'll inspect the chest with Cyterac. 87% certainty of a gas bomb. So let's disarm the chest. 71% chance. If this gas bomb goes off, who knows what's going to happen. Here we go. Up. No trap found. 80 gold. Okay, sure. No trap found. This is just a small room. Just a 2x2. Just a 2x2. Right there. Imagine trying to disarm a trap that's not there. That is weird. We're like so sure, man, that there's a trap there. Disarm it. Nah, there wasn't one. Mackenzie's super low. Let's come in here. We'll come to Merc. Let's inspect the character first. Okay, good. His XP is still going up. 106 versus 1050. So, like, good to know. In fact, if I come back up to Mackenzie, we'll see. Yes, 106 over the cap. Okay, so it's not a cap. But we're going to cast a spell. We're going to cast Dios right now on Mackenzie. Got the worst possible roll. We got a 6. Okay. Everyone's fully healed again, so we can still do a tiny bit more exploration. Hoping to get the other two members of our team leveled up. So we've got like this. There's a wall in front and it turns up. Well, here, and then it goes up. Got here and here. Of course, here, here. Okay. Door. We got a door. Check it. Okay. What a fun room. You know, if we're using blue, we might not need to do... Oh. We might not need to do the door symbol. Be like, yeah, blue means door, don't worry about the symbol. Also, is the map... Like, now that we've got a lot more mapping done, is it viewable? Thanks for the ban. Okay, we go forward. We get hallway. We're just doing a tiny bit of exploration. I'm not actually going to go forward any further. We're in a space. We see two spaces in front. This is a big room. Not see the walls. We've got here and we've got here that we can see. If I took one step forward to here, now we can see the wall up there. So it looks to me like it does this. This is a room that we'll check the walls on. It's such a big room with nothing in it. Okay, we'll check the next one over here. Encounter! Oh, a whole bunch of skeletons. Okay. We got a little bit more details on them now. It would be interesting to see, like, when we get their base AC and their HP range and their attack damage and all of that, right? But we don't have that yet. Spell that undead. In fact, Saralyn might want to use a spell. I have a feeling the sleep spell probably doesn't work on undead. Right? Fire spell should, though. So we'll cast that. Oh, that dispel hit big time. The combat's really fun, honestly. So far, I'm having a great time watching our actions chosen play out. Is dispelling kind of like making an anagram? What? I didn't get that. He got a good hit in. Oh, no parry. Dispel. Ambush. Although we don't need it. Look at that XP. We found another chest. Wonderful. Inspect it, please. Probably no trap. You know what? Sidetrack, you can open it. 100 gold! Nice. Okay, we enter, and we see what looks to be basically a mirrored room as what we saw on the other side. Have kind of a shape going on here, and I guess we'll check walls for secrets. An anagram, you're right, an anagram is rearranging the letters of a word to make a new word. Involves spelling skill, so disspelling. Oh, I get you now. It's like unspelling something. I totally get what you're going for now. Alright, Merc is out of spells. Saralyn is one spell slot down. We have 4 people ready to level. Unfortunately, for some reason, haven't gotten that XP yet on Bombastus. We're really close. And Sidetrack is also really close. So we're going to get at least one more encounter going. That was 1 space. That's 2 spaces with another door. Get our blue. I'm gonna stop doing the symbol. How about that? Although, hold up, there is something that the symbol gives us, and that gives us direction. We know that we came in, like, think about it. If we open the door forward every time, we went this way, we can go in, we can go this way, we never get confused on which direction is home. Will. The leather-clad men, oh, I'm sorry, I was drawing on the map, there was no map. That's going to be the thing. Either we need to find a spot where it can always live, or, hold on, I need to get better at it. But we might be able to throw it over here somewhere. No, this is where the log is at. I guess I kind of liked it over here. Let me just reset it. Let me just get better at it. Yeah, leather-clad men? What kind of dungeon is this? The one with leather-clad men? Aren't you excited? I don't think Dispel will do anything, so we won't. Depending on what the first round looks like, we might try to cast the sleep spell. Oh, we should be good. Fitrek even got the hide in. And one of them left. And then Honda got the kill. Yeah, another chest. I'm loving this. And I'm really wondering, should we be writing chest on the map? I don't know. All right, we're gonna check for hidden walls in here as well. So we've got oops, undo that, switch to black, thank you. That, and then we've got that, which I think seems to indicate the hallway's gonna keep coming out this way too. An encounter with 5 leather-clad men. Oh no, the one who escaped came back with his buds. This is going to be let's cast that sleep spell. Only 2 of them fell asleep, unfortunately. It looks like we're prioritizing the non-sleeping ones, but the sleeping ones would take double damage. Honda! Oh wait, did we get details? These are rogues. We got some details. Yeah, he definitely called for those reinforcements. Ambush. Fight. We're taking a beating. Oh no! Wait! Merc is now in the front line. We did not plan this correctly. So now we know that the bottom left position here becomes the reinforcement up top. So I think Cerulean we probably want on the far right, and Merc maybe in the middle. Let's see, can Merc actually attack those turn? He can. If he does any damage. Merc hit for 1 damage. Oh no, Mackenzie! This is looking great. Kill! Kill! Oh, thank you. Let's get out of here. By the way, I am hearing my work phone blowing up. Hold on a moment. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. Someone screwed something up. I legitimately, I think, just got 36 error emails. And it's just going. It's just going. Someone did something bad. That. Getting a silent mode turned on. Because I don't think I'm responsible for that one. Get out of here. Let's get out of here. We are in trouble. Oh, by the way, should we put Cytrek up front? You know, Merc has more HP. Let's at least put him over there. Because we definitely don't want Cerulean to be in the front row. Map, please! By the way, again, question. Is the map, like good and viewable? Is it big enough? I guess is what I'm getting at. And would it be helpful in any situation if I'm like, By the way, guys, we're here. Can you see my cursor well enough when I'm doing that to be like, we're here? We just looked straight down south. We're going through a door. We're going to turn left. Right, because I see the map, and I know where I'm at, but you guys might not. Cursor is tiny dot, exactly. It is a tiny dot, and that's why I was wondering if you could see it, though. But you could see it. Said so. Resurrect Honda, please. Murmur. Chant. Pray. Invoke. Success. Go to the inn. We will sleep. Everyone? Everyone consumed some vim? Is that what it just said? Consumed some vim? I don't know that I like that. Oh no, you ran into another issue. Trying to present a text with 4 different categories, but you have no clue what to have in the background for where the text is. Basic color background or a video. Well, so I can't see what your thing looks like, but I would say if there's something else behind it, a platter. It doesn't have to be a perfect rectangular square, but a shape of a color that has some opacity to it always is a good choice. But you are saying or put video there, so I don't know. All right, let's do some level up. So here's our new attribute values. You know what? It would be really nice if it told us how they changed. What if we actually got super unlucky and they didn't change at all? I don't know. And then we got 6 more hit points. 6 more hit points is huge. All right, Bombastus, level up. Oh, hold on. Is this telling us that strength went up but intelligence went down? And Bombastus, you only got 1 hit point. What a crappy roll. So by the way, we had enough agility and enough intellect to become a samurai. Hopefully we can't lose our class. We'll level up the Honda. Man, strength went down. Okay. 4 hit points. I feel like at this stage, the hit points are the biggest aspect, right? Heidi didn't change at all, but we got 3 more hit points for Merc. We got 2 new Divine Spell points and 2 Tier 1 spell points. And then 2 new spells, Kalki and Milwa. Nice, okay. Cytric. 2 more hit points, and it looks like everything went up a little bit. Except for the agility, but that's okay. Mostly a good roll, I guess. Cerulean. Cerulean lost some strength, but that's okay. Vitality went up, agility went up, those are all good. Only 1 hit point. Man, she's at 3, so going up to 4, really low. 1 new arcane spell point with a new tier, and the Mogref spell. I gotta inspect some characters, I gotta look at some things. Basically, you don't know if the text should be separated, or be on top of the video itself, if that makes sense. Bobby got dumber. He did by a little bit, yeah. Oh, this is really cool. On the top, it keeps track of kills. So she's actually killed 1, even though she hasn't done a whole lot of actions. She has killed 1. We have 3 Tier 1 arcane spell slots now as well, which is nice. We can come back over here and we can see what her new spell is. Mogref. Temporarily hardens the caster's skin, improving their armor class for the duration of an encounter. Ah! We got a shield spell, but only for herself. So not bad by any means, but, you know, could have been cooler. What is the new spell that he got? Kalki. Blessings for the whole party. -1 AC bonus for the entire encounter. Oh, wow. So everyone's harder to hit. And then we also got Milwa. Light. Global. Reveal secret doors. Milwa creates a softly glowing light that follows the party and reveals secret doors. The spell lasts only a short while. I feel like I don't have enough, like, spell slots right now to utilize this efficiently. But this is gonna be really good for, like, okay, we've gone through floor 1 5 times now. We're now on floor 3. Let's go back to floor 1 and just do a Milwa real quick and run around everything. I think it sounds cool. Honda has gotten 7 kills. Bombastus has gotten 8 kills, and Mackenzie has gotten 12 kills. It's cool. The all of the character stuff is fun and cool. Enjoying all of it. So we've leveled up. Let's go to the shop and see if there's anything new at the shop, I guess. Right, and we, like, specifically, I think we want to be looking on our thief. Do we get a ranged weapon? No. No ranged weapon. Ugh. Okay, so let's think about other things. I feel like armor is going to be one of, like, the first things we want to buy. A helmet. There's a helmet for 100. We're gonna buy that. We have 900 right now. We should be able to buy, like, helmets for everyone. Okay. Buy. Pay 100 gold. Equip. Yes. Bombastus. Tank here. Kenzie. By the way, the large shield is -3 AC. The small shield is only 2. I don't know. I'm guessing, like, the thief can use a small shield, but not a large shield, if I had to guess, right? Helm. We're buying that. Oh, what's the breastplate? 4. Chainmail is 3, so it's 1. The helmet is also 1, but it's a cheaper one, so we'll buy that to start with. We gotta spread this around a little bit, right? There's plate mail. Shield +1. Breastplate +1. Okay. Honda. Who's gonna get a helm? Okay. How about Merc? Can Merc even wear a helmet? Seems like no. Merc could wear a breastplate, though. About Cytric. What do we got for Cytric? There's that small shield. Yeah, so we don't see the large shield. The next real upgrade is the leather armor +1, which is quite expensive. I don't think we have the capability for that right now. Cerulean is probably going to be the same. No real upgrades. Definitely no real upgrades. I wonder if it makes more sense for Cerulean to have a dagger instead of a staff. Look at this. The staff is better damage, 1d5, but the dagger has +1 to hit. So, like, theoretically, that dagger is going to hit more often, so it should do more damage. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait a little bit for Sidetrack. We're gonna have to wait until we find new things to buy, I guess. Cerulean and Merc could get an upgrade now. I think we might. We have 600 coin left, right? Two, 4, 6. We could also do breastplate on all of the frontliners. Also do breastplate for all the frontliners. That might actually be the better option. They should. They should be eating most of the damage, right? So if they were getting most of the targeted attacks, then they're going to be hit less often. Okay, and now we're out of money again. I feel like one of the things we should probably buy is this antidote. We should probably buy a healing potion, but we're out of money. We're out. That's not happening right now. Now, we have these extras to sell. I'm making an assumption here that if we were to go make a new character, they're going to get this chainmail, which means there's no reason for me to hold on to this, right? Right? I'm just going to sell it. Sold. If that was a mistake, well, I guess we'll find out later, won't we? And back in we go. Back in we go. Map is still up. We're still good. Oh, down the long hallway. Okay, so this time we're gonna pop up here and take a left, and we're gonna keep going down this hallway and see where it leads to. So this is the first space, essentially, that we've been to. Different. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Yikes. Alright, so we go... Oh wait, my roller cable's not getting in the way. So, a 1, 2, a 3, and a 4, and then... Let me undo that one. These are our stairs down. Down. You must test your mettle against many horrors before you are ready to venture deeper. Yeah, we have not finished mapping this floor. We are not ready to go further down. I'm going to be checking these walls. We'll probably get a couple encounters while we're doing so. See? Slimes. They're low XP, 55 each. We're good. We're good. Okay, I believe we were headed this way. That's going to be one of the things that trips us up the most, I think. Okay, now I believe we've checked the walls all throughout now. So, go up. What is that? Read sign. Corridor out of limits. Turn back. It's like a Dark Souls boss wall. Alright, we have a wall here, and then we have something really weird over there. And so I think... I guess... Yeah. We need a new color. We're gonna go... with a smoky looking grayish, if you will. Fog wall? Question mark? That's what this is. Fog wall. Alright, let's get ourselves back to black. And I think I'm going to actually pull our blue back. Gray for now. So old school and ancient that it foretold the Dark Souls. Make red, maybe? I could make it red because it's, the ominous-y, if you will. I still do kind of want it to be like this smoky-looking color. So, how about... Well, we overwrite that with this. Then I'll, blah, 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 blah. I'm not gonna rewrite Fogwall, though. Okay, so we have that. I'm gonna click it and see what happens. Oh, it read the sign. I'm gonna walk through it and see what happens. This is gonna kill us. This is gonna kill us. Ever so clever. What waits within these Stygian halls? It's very dark here. An encounter! Beard humanoids and leather-clad men. Hold on. I gotta push a few other buttons here. Is there a way at all for me to, like... No, it doesn't look like it. We got 3 bushwhackers and 5 weird humanoids, is what it says on the old school text down there. Fight! Oh! Now we do have the ability to target a group. We're actually going to target the bushwhackers because they're in the front row, and because we know that they were actually able to do some good damage to us as well. Merc will parry. Although I wonder if the dudes in the back are undead. Don't they kind of look like they're standing like undead? Let's actually try a dispel on the back and see what happens. And we'll hold Saralin's turn for a moment, because if they are undead, I don't want to sleep them. Fight. Good, Sidetrack got the hide off. Our armor is doing really well so far. Alright, here comes the dispel. Oh, we just decimated that background, and like it just paid off dividends. However, these guys are now in the back. I think we're going to fully target the front dude, and hopefully what's going to happen is we're going to get this dispel off first. The ambush we're going to do on the background, though. I don't know if that matters, but we'll find out. Fight! Oh, he got parried. No, I mean, Sidetrack has gotten hide off and actually done damage with ambush a few times now. Bushwhacker flees. I will say, right, Sidetrack, being the thief, isn't like man, it's so great that we have this thief for combat. It's really... We're so great we have this thief because now we can get the loot. Because if we were trying to identify all of those chests with the other characters, they only had like, what was it, like a 12% chance of identifying if there was a trap, whereas Sidetrack was an 87% chance, and then being able to disarm them. There's probably going to be traps, like maybe on the wall and stuff too, that he's going to be able to work on. So he's very utility focused for the team. And dispel the back, please. Go back into a new hide. Yeah, yep, true. True statements were made. Bushwhacker flees. And off we go. Victory! I will say that I think we need to get out of here. I'm betting we need a spell for this. Although we do have a light spell from Merc, I can't imagine that light spell works in here. But Maybe we try it. Also, is Mackenzie ready to level up again already? Mackenzie is leveled 3. Bombastus is like only halfway. Merc's pretty close too. I wonder if people are receiving different amounts of XP in battle. Because she has gotten the most kills, right? Although Merc hasn't gotten a lot of kills. He hasn't gotten any. So I don't know how that works. Oh, well, I guess to be fair, she has the same amount of XP as Bombastus. He just needs way more to level up. Honda has less, but that's because he died. Gotta be, yeah. So if we come to Merc, though, we have to try it. Okay, so the Milwa is a light spell. See what happens. It didn't do a whole lot, that's for sure. Okay, that's the way out, though. So we know the way out. I'm just gonna come back over here and go... dark. There we go. We have a note on the map. Dark. Oop. Now need to come back over to this. We have a wall. Now, we did not go down this hallway, so this is 1, but we have that one marked. Now, this is a new one with a wall, with a door, I mean. And I don't have the map open! Oh, no! Okay. Door has been found, and I'm not actually going to open it yet. Let's keep mapping this hall. So we've got 1, 2, and then another door. Really? Really? Then we go 1, 2, and another door. Oh my goodness, this is the Hall of Doors. I'm getting flashbacks to Etrian Odyssey. We definitely had a Hall of Doors in that game at one point, too. 1. Hey, look! Our secret light spell is actually showing the wall over there glowing. I wonder how many spaces we're able to walk with it. Then we go, oh no. And then we go like this with the black color, because that's the normal color wall. And then we're gonna switch to blue, and I'm gonna do hash through it, because we know that that is a secret wall. Open. Oof. Okay, okay. I'm probably gonna have to move the map again. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to the end. We have 3. We have 3 available. We gotta move it. We gotta move it. By the way, I think there's probably a better way to do this than the cut and paste that I'm doing, but that's what I know. I think we're probably safe if I want to throw it right here. That looks good. Actually, over 1 to the left. Maybe 2 to the left? Perfect. Perfect! Can you say perfect? Perfect. And then let me merge those layers again. You can't see the layer mergey stuff, but that's okay. You don't care about the layer mergey stuff. How many spaces did I say? 6? Was it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely more than 4. Yeah, big maps. Wait! We walked through a hallway. We came to a dead end at the end of the hallway. We turn around and we're in a room of doors. I don't even know how to begin mapping this. Oh no, I fully did not expect this. And then we go, the question mark? And then I'm just going to start mapping down here. And we can move it later. But we had our wall, and then another wall. And just doors everywhere. So... just like this. Look how many doors that is! This is crazy! Go through that door. This one in particular. And we have, let's see, front of us, a wall. To our right, a wall. To our left, another door. I think we're going to be in a lot of trouble, as in, if we can't figure out how to get out of here. Could very well be like a party wipe scenario, right? All right, we have wall here. Walls going around the corner. We still have our light spell going, so I'm not checking walls. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we get this there. By the time I'm done with floor 1, it will be July. Maybe. I need to move this again, because this is now going off the screen. Doop, 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 doop. Don't do that. That's the wrong thing. That, and V for move? It's V for move. I don't know. Let's put it like here. Okay. I'm not gonna merge the layers. Not yet. We'll figure that out in a bit. So we go 1, 2, and then we're going down. 1, 2, just saved. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, a dark room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then dark room. So that's a big no, right? Unless that's the only way out of here. I sure hope it's not the only way out of here. Because if it is, we're going to be in big trouble. Go back and check another way. Secret wall. Okay, so we get I just want black. Just give me that color thing. Now we get wall. Switch to the blue secret wall right there. Our door's gone! The door that we walked through is gone. I gotta tell you, I'm not even sure now what just happened here. We walked into another room. I can't even map it. I can't conceptualize what just happened. We walked into another room. The door behind us disappeared. We have the light spell on. None of the walls showed as a secret wall. I clicked on one anyways, and it did open, but I don't know which direction we're facing now. I have no, like, landmark to compare it to. Can I imagine doing this with just lines? So glad for graphics. I can imagine doing it with the lines, but the graphics help a bit. Spell that undead. Yeah, well, you wanted old school. Actually, I'm loving this. This is great. Just like walking through an area, turning around, and everything's different is, like, amazing. Now you want the map gone. Yeah, look at that dispel. That dispel is amazing. Maybe the top of the doors is giving a hint. The last door had the center animal come out. Okay. It could be. You're right. So that was spider dinosaur thing. Although these are the same symbols, so I don't know. The map is gone because there's no way I could do any mapping. Our light spell just disappeared as well, by the way. Hey, wait. This one is still glowing. Does that mean that if we've seen a wall, like a secret wall before, it's gonna always glow? I think I just found our way out, though. Like, back to the room we were in, I think. You looked up the floors, you think I'll be surprised. Thank you for not telling me. How many? It's gonna be 69. It's gonna be 69. Bombastus is a little low on the HP. I think we might try to heal him. No. If we get a perfect roll is an 8. That'll be overkill. Let's actually hold off just another hit or two. Man, missed with the ambush. It's over 9,000! That would be very surprising. It was the first procedural game. Every floor was procedurally created, but with the same seed, so everyone played the same floors. I gotta tell you, we need some kind of ranged, right? Because, like, Cerulean isn't able to do much. Alright, we've got multiple people ready for their level 3 advancement. How did you come to be here? There is a presence here. No, it couldn't be him. By the way, we're back in the room. We're now on... Oops, sorry. Wrong spot. We are now on this tile here, which I don't love. I don't love it at all. We're gonna go through the middle. Did you see that? The door that we went through closed in front of us! Okay. Trying this one now. We're trying the other way now. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. We're gonna do... I'm gonna try and map again if we can. It's when things start getting really weird, though, is when we're gonna have problems. One, and then we've got a door. Up, and a plop, and a blop. We've been here. I like that they stay open. Let's go through this way backwards, if you will. Okay, so this room here is essentially a dead end. If you're going through it this way, it's essentially a dead end. Man, this is I don't have a clue how to map this, but I love it. All right, we check this door this time. What is this? You see a large statue of a hooded humanoid. There is a golden light coming from a hole in the hood. The statue is bejeweled with precious and semi-precious stones. In front of the statue is an altar from which incense is burning. Is this the thing creating the illusion or the curse of the area, maybe? Search the room. An encounter happens. Ethereal entity. Don't know anything about him, except... Oh, wait. Murphy's ghost. Murphy's ghost is in the back. So we've got two ghosts? Oh, they're both called Murphy's ghost. Okay, so it just, like, didn't show it. That means our undead ability should do some work here, but I'm wondering, can we hit a ghost with melee? Oh my goodness, look at the XP. 4,450 XP? This feels like a runaway moment, doesn't it? I'm gonna try the Dispel, right? If we can land a Dispel on each one of them, and it just kills them out, look how much XP we'll get. But I'm also gonna see, can we hit them with melee? This is a learning moment. Therilyn could probably hit them with magic too, but we're gonna hold off. So I believe I dispelled the one in the back, and the one in the front is being melee hit. We'll see what happens. He hit! Oh, they got a lot of life. They got a lot of life. This is a run. This is a run moment. Although they didn't do crazy damage to us. Dispel failed, unfortunately. This feels like a runaway moment. Who's Murphy? We don't know. Man. Do you think that Murphy's ghost is attached to the object in that room, though? It must be, right? Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will. Actually, that's not Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law is not anything that can go wrong will. Murphy's Law is anything that can happen will happen, which is different than anything that can go wrong will, right? Doesn't sound like a big distinction, but it definitely is. Okay, there's a part of me that wants to kill them, but we're not tanky enough. Think we try another Dispel? Okay. Let's go one more. Let's go one more turn. We're gonna even try to Dispel the front dude this time. And we get the ambush this time as well. Therilyn is still gonna save her magic. Good night, James. We can't hit them. We can't hit them. We got one lucky hit off. Okay, good. He missed, but then he hit Honda for 2. Spell? Failed to Dispel. Alright, here's a run. Here's our runaway turn. Run. Failed. Failed. Failed! Sidetrack got the flea! Nice. We ran. We legit ran. That wasn't me. Okay. Hold up. Let's do this. So we have in this room, we have something to be down here. So actually, let's get rid of the question mark. All right, different layer. Up. Get rid of the question mark. And I'm going to write a number 2, because I feel like this is an important area to write down. And then we're going to come back over here, and we're going to write a 3 in this square. And then we can say 2 is like Hall of Illusion. And 3 is, we're going to just call it Ghost Statue. Sure. Oh man, I wrote all those things and you couldn't see me writing. Alright, What's this door go to? Within the room is a statuette of a strange beast with the body of a chicken and the head of a cat. The statue is made of bronze and lies on an onyx pedestal. There are unusual runes on a plaque thereon. Maybe we need a map command. I just want to get better at it. So hold on. Let's do a tiny bit more mapping before we do anything else here. So this actually comes out over here. So I'm gonna do an arrow, and then I'm gonna do an arrow like this. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because that's what we're doing. And then we're going to write this here, and I'm going to put a 4, number 4. This is at chicken. At chicken. You do the map command and it just says map. Search the room. We found a bronze key. I'm gonna write that on there then too. We got bronze. So there's only one way to go, and that's through the Shadow Realm. There's a possibility, I feel like, if we clear the ghosts out, that they might be the thing causing this illusion, and then we'd be able to escape. But I think the other way to escape is through the dark room, and the dark room is this way. So off we go. It feels like our only option. By the way, I'm going to go back real quick. The wall closed behind us. Oh my goodness. I should really probably be trying to map that. It just auto-saved. Oh no. Yeah. We have kobolds and orcs. We don't know anything else about them yet, though. I think we just attack everything that's in front first. So in D&D, the most dangerous thing is action economy. Okay, and what do I mean by that, right? I mean, the more... It doesn't matter how much damage a particular enemy does, right? If the dragon does 1,000,000 points of damage, it doesn't matter, because the dragon's gonna attack once. I mean, maybe it attacks more than once, but just for the sake of argument, it attacks once. Maybe it can kill someone, maybe it misses, maybe something else happens, right? But it attacks once. But then if the party is, let's say there's 6 people in the party, and some of them get multi-attack. All of a sudden, now we have 10 attacks against the dragon, but only 1 attack back. Okay, now you have really, really weak goblins, and then you have 30 of them, and 30 goblins against 10 people, or 6 people, that was the thing. They're just gonna hit so many more times, they're gonna get so many more chances to hit, even though their attacks are so much lower, that they are going to be way scarier, eventually, than the dragon is. And that's what this is sort of showing us right here. We could be in a real bad spot. Could be. Maybe not, though. We also got the surprise round, and a kobold just ran away, and an orc just ran away, and another one just ran away. They're terrified of us. Oh, Bombastus took some big damage there. Kobold fled into the back. We are going to cast a cure, Adios mio, on Bombastus. I probably actually, with Cerulean, should have done the sleep spell, because there were so many of them. Oh, the orc fled. The kobold fled. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised they fled. It's not like we're high level or anything. Ooh, inspect a chest. Yeah, definitely a Cyterac. 87 certainty on Poison Needle. Go ahead and disarm that if you can. 73% chance. Do it. Did it? Okay. I'm just sort of blindly walking forward, and see, that's bad. We should really be creating a map. We should be. We hit a wall. Hit another wall. Okay, it's time to do another map. So hold on. We've unfortunately just lost a ton of data, right? Because we didn't capture it. But we're just gonna start here. This is our starting point. Just gonna put an X on it. And the current spot we're facing is north, because we have no idea, right? 1. So we went 1, and then we hit a wall. We're gonna turn right, and we go 1. I'm gonna turn left and... Oh, we found something! What is this? It's an elevator? Oh no, I don't want to go down a floor. I don't want to go down a floor. That seems like certain death, but we found something, right? So we have, I guess we're gonna start over. This is just sort of a new thing. So we're gonna do, number 1 is elevator. We will probably merge this map into our first floor map once we figure out what's going on. All right, go record your audio, man. Yeah, you gotta hear your own sounds. We will be here on Friday. However, Friday might be a little different. It's the Summer Games Fest. I might do a restream of that. Let's talk about it if people want to see that. If not, then we'll plan something else. But it seems the XP's shared at the battle screen. Okay. You think I should do it? Spice up the stream? All right. I was really leaning towards it anyways. So I think it's a good idea. And you know what? I could do red here, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Let's not do that. So we come back in. Wall. Got a wall right there. Got a wall right there. Got another wall. Got another wall. Kind of, I'm thinking, gonna like do some arrows and whatnot to show the path that we took. Wall. 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 So three more walls. Making sure. Another 1, 2. 1 and 2. One, 2. Why does it go so far? 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then we hit a wall. I said 4, and then we hit a wall. So I gotta move this. There. One, 2, 3, 4, wall. Oh my goodness. So, again, this is an experimental stream. This is the first time we've done manual mapping in a totally different window that I'm popping in and out. I'm not good at it yet. We're out! Hold up, we're out! Then we went this way and down and we got out. And by the way, we're back to a place we've been to before. So... So, if it maps correctly, right? If it maps correctly, it's right here. We just came right down here. We went right down this wall even and came over. And so then there's an elevator up there as well. Okay, we need to get out because we need to level up. Thankfully, now we know where we are. We know how to get out of here. Easy peasy, right? An encounter as soon as we get to the stairs. Why are they like why are they shadowy? I guess I'm not understanding that bit. We know what they are. This thing is telling us that they're kobolds, and we also see that there's two skeletons on the right, but they're grayed out. And in fact, if we look at the old school is telling us 4 small humanoids and 2 skeletons. But I guess I'm a little confused why they're grayed out in front of us. And why the 2 skeletons don't look like skeletons. We may as well cast a spell, right? Fight. Okay, we got 1 on the Dispel, thankfully. Oh, and then we got 2 kills in a row and some damage, finally. Back to back row, we're gonna hope that Merc can take out the skeleton, right? That's another. Like, I have a feeling it's harder to hit a backline target, but we don't really know. Okay, total gained, each party member received X, and then we get gold, and the gold is split as well, although it's not really, right? Alright. Let's hit up the inn. Do first a sleep, I guess, right? Get everyone healed up. And then do some level ups. Mackenzie levels up and gets intellect and agility. We're hoping for strength, we're hoping for vitality. We didn't get that. But holy cow, she got 12 more hit points. That almost doubles her HP. Okay, Bombastus. Okay, Bombastus. Oh, man. Okay, so we got stats up. That's wonderful. Everything basically went up 1 except for strength. But we got 2 level ups in a row with only 1 HP gain? Come on. Oh, man. Okay, confirm it. Honda, level up. Oh, man, his strength went down. That's not great. 9 more hit points. Pretty decent, though. Man, Bombastus, by far, had the most HP at level 1, and now has fallen behind. Crazy how that works, right? Oh no, our piety went down. That's not good. That's our main stat as a priest. Only 1 hit point, not great, but we did get 3 new spell points, 3 tier 2 spell points, 3 new spells, Matu, Galfo, and Manifo. Sidetrack. Only 1 HP. That's a bad roll, too, I think. But everything else went up a little bit. Could be worse, I guess. All right, Saralyn, what do you get? 3 HP, 3 new arcane spell points, 1 for tier 1, 2 for tier 2, 3 new spells, Duma Pick, Dilto, and Sopik. So that Duma Pick, by the way, that's the mapping thing, so I don't know if we can actually even use it, because I turned that stuff off. But there is something that I want to show you. Let me do the... Right behind where I was, it says left and right to adjust attribute. You can see that doesn't actually do it. It's changing position, level up character, that kind of stuff. Because again, well, we turned that off, you know? As we should, I feel like. As we should. Okay, so everyone's leveled up. We're all at level 3. Let's read what our new spells are. Okay, so we have... Matu is tier 2. Blessing and Zeal. So the party... Oh, by the way, we probably should have cast this during the ghost encounter or something. Party gets -2 AC, which is good, right? It's the bonus. Improving armor class, making them harder to hit. So it's a good defensive spell. We get Calfo, True Sight. 95% chance to identify trap on chest. Cool. Grants the caster True Sight, allowing them to see through a chest and determine the exact nature of a trap on a chest, if one is present. And we got Manifo. Statue. Target enemy group. Sleep effect on monster group. Causes them to fall suddenly still. Difficult to resist. Affected monsters are easier to hit. It's basically the same thing Saralyn has. Okay. Now, Saralyn's new spells. She got Duma Pick, right? Let's read it. It informs you of the party's exact displacement from the stairs to the castle, vertically and north and east, and also tells you what direction you're facing. Oh, actually, maybe this isn't exactly a map thing, because, think about it. If it just tells us, like, you are 15 blocks north, 30 blocks east, and you're currently facing north. Well, now you're like, oh, well, if I keep going north, I'm getting further away from the way out. Okay, maybe this is a spell that can still work without the in-game mapping. Dilto, also new, a +2 AC penalty to a monster group. And the Sopik, -4 AC bonus caster for the encounter. So it's a bigger defensive shield for Saralyn. Cool. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right. We're going to need to create a secondary party at some point, by the way, because the secondary party is going to be our backup. I don't know if that's going to be a next stream sort of thing. Our next stream, Friday, Summer Games Fest, okay? So I believe that it starts 6 p.m. my time, which means we'll do a slightly earlier stream as we watch the Summer Games Fest. And then after Summer Games Fest, there are 2 more shows, so we might have a 3-hour, like, restream event. We're gonna see about it. When we come back on Monday, however, I'm probably gonna pick up Digimon again, right? Digimon is still kind of our primary game. This is sort of our secondary game. I am going to ask a question. I'm not going to do it now, but I am going to ask a question on whether or not we think it's okay if I do a secondary party off stream, right? So I grind up the secondary party, I get them kind of like equivalent with the main party, and then they're just the backup team. I don't do any new exploration, I just do normal grinding, something like that. Let me know what you think of those things, but we should be able to save somehow? Probably auto-saved. It's probably auto-saved. Also, please let me know, did you like the I'm mapping with a pen and showing it on screen and whatnot? Was that fun? Was that cool? I enjoyed it. I liked making the map. Let me know what you guys thought, too. Ended the prediction? Nice. Did we map the floor, though? I don't know. I don't think we're quite done with mapping the floor. Hold on. So, we still have, on the top left, a section to go, and we have to, like, go back into this dark place and remap things as well. However, I think I think we did map correctly. We know that there are 2 paths that lead out this door here, and there's, like, no other ways to go. So, like, we kind of know that they just go there, and I could just draw arrows. And this way goes to the dark room, and then we could figure out how to get out of the dark room. And, of course, we have what we've mapped of the dark room so far. So, I guess we're not quite done with it, but I do think that we didn't make any big mistakes. Probably doesn't persist. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Let him take the win. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. We're at the end. I hope everyone loved this. I'm in love with it, and then eventually we'll get to the Might and Magic games, and we'll see how they differ and everything to it. It'll be a good time. But that's eventually. We've got more Digimon coming up. We've got Summer Games Fest coming up. We have next week a demo day coming up. Man, so many things, so little time. Come back again. Same Merc channel, same Merc time. I'll be seeing Merc you digi later something. Have a good one. Blop. By the way, thank you very much again, Bomber, for the resubscription. 15 whole months.